Stungo Britteny Cuevas, Unlagira Loja Volgados, Moment Kunjardi. My name is Brittany. I'm of the Turtle Clan and my tribal town is Kunjardi. Today is Aji Nita, Corn Day, here at the College of Muskogee Nation, and we're talking about corn. I grew this corn, Osofki, out of my garden, and we make a traditional Sofki dish. Also today we are using all of the corn. We use the husk and everything. So today we are going to make corn husk people. And what we do is we're using the husk, but the whole process of doing the corn people, what we're teaching is tying knots. Throughout the process, you'll form the head, you'll tie a knot, you'll form your arms, you'll tie a knot. And what this does is teach our youth and adults how to tie knots. Skill set, life skills, survival skills. Next, I just want to go into our corn story about our origin of corn. Where does it come from? Before there was corn, what did we do? A long time ago, there's this little old lady who came to one of our camps, the Muskogee camp. She said, "Can I stay? And I'd like to warm myself by your fire, and can I stay the night?" They looked around and they said, "No, there's not any room here. Go to the next camp." She went to the next camp and said, "I'd like to warm myself by a fire, and if I could stay the night and stay here." And they said, "No, it's a bit crowded. Just go on to the next camp." And so she did so until she got all the way to the last camp, and which was the alligator camp. She stayed there. The next day, the men went to go hunt and the women went to go dig potatoes. And so while they were digging potatoes, like kids do, the kids were all around and they said, I'm hungry, feed me." This lady was like, "Okay, I'll feed you, I'll make you something to eat." She's making this dish and preparing it. And then the kids try it and they're like, this is good food. And then we're going to tell our parents. Whenever the parents came home from the hunting and digging potatoes, they said, "You got to try this food. It is so good." They tried it and it was really good and they liked it. This continued for a while. The group of people gathered and they started getting curious. She never leaves the camp. So where is she getting this food from? And they get suspicious. And so they come up with the idea, we're going to spy on her. So the next day, some of the men go hunting, but some stay back and spy. And the women go hunt and potatoes, but some stay back and spy on her. They see her starting to prepare for the meal, but as they're spying on her, they see her lift up her skirt and start scrubbing her feet, and then corn fell down into her basket. This is really interesting because she made the meal. They're spying on her, so when they came home to eat, nobody touched the food. They didn't want to eat. And so she became suspicious and said, "You must have spied on me. Now that you don't want to eat from me this way, from her feet," she said, "Okay, we could do something different." To lock her up in a corn crib for 4 days, and on the 4th day, open the door. They locked her up in the corn crib. For 4 days, there's lots of noise, like thunder, just shaking the crib. And on the 4th day, when they opened up the corn crib, there's all different types of corn. The Sofki corn, dent corn, flint corn, and that's how we got our corn today. Muddo.